Around 100 years ago, a kid just asked their dad what life would be like in the 2020s. The father replies with an elaborate story, with the main highlight being that the main commute will be a flying car. While we don't know much about flying cars, it looks like electric vehicles might be taking over. And with Ford pushing numbers, it definitely looks like it's time for EVs to have their moment. To find out more, keep watching. First up, Ford pushes for EV sales. It's no secret that Ford has been pushing hard for EV sales. In fact, in a conference back in March, they revealed that they will boost the spending cost from $30 billion to $50 billion, which seems like a step taken in order to compete with their rival company Tesla. Looks like Ford wants to give Elon Musk a run for his money because in the same conference, Jim Farley, the chief executive of Ford, stated that the company plans on building around 2 million EVs in 2026. That is around 1/3 of its yearly global production. He also clarified that the company's combustion engine business, Ford Blue, won't be getting shut down, but Ford will be running the EV unit, Ford Model E, separately from it. Despite them running separately, they will still share their technology and practice, but will report separate financial results by 2023. Up next, an increase in supplies for the EVs. In the same conference, Farley further stated that Ford Model E will be spending billions to secure batteries and raw materials as demand for EVs increases. And his prediction was right because only a few days ago, they increased their battery supply to meet their EV goals. The company revealed that it had acquired battery packs from the biggest battery producer in the world, the Contemporary Amperex Technology Company Limited, also known as CATL. The Chinese battery supplier plays an integral part in the vehicle industry right after Tesla. Looks like Ford really wants to pick up the pace because they also revealed that they will be acquiring batteries from other places as well, 2 South Korean companies to be specific. We were also told that they have partnered with LG Energy Solutions and SK Innovation. And that's not all. It was also revealed that deals are being made to get raw materials for the vehicles as well. These raw materials include nickel and lithium, which they get from mining companies in countries like Indonesia, Australia, and China. To boost the capacity, the company has stated that they will be adding lithium iron phosphate and nickel cobalt manganese cell chemistry for their EV batteries. They confirmed that they have already gotten the 60 gigawatt hours of cell capacity that is needed to run the 600,000 run rate. That's about 70% of the battery cell capacity needed to achieve the annual production rate, which is around the $2 million expectation that they expect to reach by 2026. It looks like all these steps are being taken so that Ford can meet their goal of producing 600,000 EVs by the end of 2023. Considering what their output level has been in the past, acquiring batteries from several places will help in boosting production and helping them achieve their goal according to the timeline they've set. And then, the competition with Tesla. According to Electrek, Tesla is the world's biggest electric car producer, so naturally, Ford considers them to be one of their biggest competitors. Jim Farley stated that the company's main goal is to sell more EVs than the Elon Musk-run company. He further claimed that he wants the company to become the global leader in the world of electric vehicles. And honestly, good for him, because if you don't dream big, what really is the use of dreaming? Not to pop Farley's bubble, but Ford really needs to step it up if that's what the CEO is dreaming of. Tesla delivered around 930,000 EVs in the previous year, and according to Farley, he plans on having the capability to produce 2 million EVs globally by the end of the year 2026. They really need to catch up. And finally, a good year for Ford. It was revealed that the company made $667 million from April to June, while last year they were able to make $561 million. With a profit of 19%, it seems like they're pretty comfortable right now. Their pre-tax earnings increased from $11.5 billion to $12.5 billion, and even after that, a growth is expected from 10 to 15% in vehicle sales. Looks like they're doing pretty good. Also, to keep the company's costs in check after spending billions on the batteries and its supplies, Ford Chief Financial Officer John Lawler claimed that they're making changes for the transition to EVs. Keeping the potential recession in mind, Lawler told reporters that the company is looking to simplify and transform the business, which leads to growth in some areas and the cutting down of some. Talking about the cutting down of areas, it was revealed that unfortunately, while the company celebrates the profit, they will also have to cut off some areas which are not needed anymore. It was revealed that the company intends to make some white-collar job cuts. With inflation, the company had to spend a lot more more on supplies than they had expected. With all the macroeconomic problems, Farley explained that he has 550 part supplying companies in Europe, which are now at high risk. He said that with the changes being made in the company, there have been some jobs that are being cut off, since he claims that there are just too many unnecessary employees in the company. Guess it's pretty obvious that the company wants to keep EVs their main focus, and if they keep this pace up, who knows, we might be traveling in an electric car before we know it. In other related news, the autopilot feature in Tesla kills motorcyclists. Hey Ford, here's one thing you can work on that can make your chances of taking over Tesla as the main supplier of electric vehicles better. Working on your EV's autopilot feature. There have been a series of accidents involving Teslas. The most recent one was in Utah, when a Tesla driver using autopilot slammed into a bike driver, which caused the bike driver to pass away. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, also known as the NHTSA, has added this accident to its list, which includes a total of 48 crashes under investigation. Shockingly, 39 of these crashes involve Tesla vehicles. 19 people were killed in those Tesla accidents. Yikes. Only a week prior to this accident, an investigation was opened on another fatality that took place only a month prior in California. The company insists that autopilot is a much safer option, but lately, the evidence has been proving otherwise. Next, Bentley's EV launch delayed until 2026. While other companies are picking up their speed in producing EVs, Bentley is also under pressure to keep up. In fact, the company revealed that they plan on discontinuing the production of combustion engines completely by 2030 and plan on becoming an electric-only carbon-neutral brand soon. Initially, the company had stated that they will be launching their first one in 2025, but it was announced recently by the company's CEO, Adrian Hallmark, that the launch was delayed till 2026. Not too long ago, Volkswagen was in hot waters because the software for their EV was incomplete, and because of this, they were forced to delay their launches till up to 2027. A lot of people assumed that the delay for the Bentley must probably be because of the same reasons, but it was revealed by Adrian that was not the case. Although he hasn't revealed the reason for the delay, he did clarify it was not the same as the parent company. It was also revealed that starting from 2025, the company intends on launching a car each year till the end of the decade. We are more than excited to see what they have in store for us. Finally, Toyota plans a $1.8 billion Indonesian investment in EVs. Looks like we'll be seeing a variety of EVs sooner than we think, because like most vehicle companies, Toyota has also decided to invest money in EVs. As announced by Indonesia's economic ministry, the country plans on producing EVs in the next 5 years. The Indonesian Chief Economics Minister, Erlangga Hartarto, announced that since 2019, Toyota had invested $1.8 billion in the country. The company claimed that they plan on producing various kinds of hybrid EVs in the next 4 years. It was also announced recently that the Japanese company Mitsubishi Motors Corp has planned to invest $1.8 billion to help in the production of EV batteries. This investment is an incentive to promote the economic ties between the two nations. The country has a target of having around 13 million electric motorcycles and 2.2 million electric cars by 2030. Along with that, they also plan on only selling electric vehicles by 2050 in an attempt to replace combustion engine vehicles. These steps are being taken so that there can be a reduction in carbon emissions in the nation. The future is here, guys, and hopefully with EVs, it's greener than before. That's a wrap for this video. Are you excited about Ford's new EVs? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.